This is Ben, Liam and Bell on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, welcome to Watch a Movie Once in Your Life, which was a small moment in the show where I got quite snippy.
Yep.
I got quite snippy at Bell, didn't I, Ben?
Yeah. My only thought, and I'm happy with that title, that's great. And my only thought with title potentially was when we were doing the 16 quiz and I was making rhyming words with Travis Barker. There was a few funny words said there.
I can't even remember. Schmebus
Or something. I don't know.
Schmama,
Yeah, that could be a funny potential title.
Could go either
but
way.
I'm happy to leave it.
Yep.
Why
don't we let Bell decide?
Yeah, Bell, your choice.
I'm annoyed because I know there was something this morning, and as it happened, I was like, oh, that could be a podcast title. Can't remember.
Well, you know what? Why don't we'll leave it open-ended and whatever this is called.
I would say the Barker one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you're willing to go back and listen to it and find out what the actual quote was, and then...
Andy, any thoughts?
I liked snap and chat or whatever.
Oh, snap and chat.
Snap and chat. Yeah, that cool one.
Yeah, that's also
funny.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we call all of them?
That'd be a big one.
Yeah.
What if we really put a spanner in the works and actually just called it like best of, today's
We
day?
couldn't decide on a title today because everyone
just I'm sorry I confused it. Call it what you had it in the first place.
Cool, all right. Ben and Bell, I'm a huge Beatles fan. So on my travels, I did the pilgrimage. I went to Liverpool, the home of the Beatles, and I did both the museums. Went to John Lennon's childhood home. That's a tour you can do.
Creepy.
The Cavern Club.
Does someone live in that house now?
No, it's like owned by a museum. Did all their old haunts. I also did the Magical Mystery tour bus, which was incredible. And that takes you to all the sites of the famous tunes, Penny Lane, Strawberry Fields, Eleanor Rigby's grave, Lime Street. The list goes on. And when you go on the tour, they tell you early, the Beatles were all about love, man. So on this tour, we want you to wave at everybody who passes on the street. Look around you. You got brothers and sisters from all around the world, side by side, and to live in harmony. Spread love and peace, not war. Okay, no one ever really dies. And I was like, so true. I was buying right into the message of it all.
People die all the time.
It's actually a
Do they
horrible
really?
place.
Do they really die?
They do die.
Well, not if you've got love in your heart. Anyway, that's what they told me on the bus. And
The people would be walking the streets going, oh, there's that Beatles tour again.
Yeah.
And you're all like, yeah!
well, it does.
That'd
go
be
through-
the most touristy site they have ever seen.
It goes. You've probably got a point there. It goes through that specific route 3 times a day.
There'd be a lot of bum bags, like travel bum bags.
They're going to work to a job that they hate, and they see you coming past on your bus.
Well, they also play, the songs really loudly, and everyone sings along. So it's great. At one point, they were blasting this song. You guys know this one? Obla Dee Obla Da from the White Album. Oh, it's just a happy song, isn't it? So we're driving there, we're singing along in a group, we're all clicking our fingers, and I'm waving at everyone, and spreading the love because no one ever really dies, So we're singing on the street, and then there was these lads in full Nike tracksuits, having a vape, walking around with their chicken and cow. And I waved at the guys going, oh bloody, oh bloody, life goes on. Yeah. And all of them just flipped me the bird at the same time. And I've never felt more dumb in my entire life. Their fingers, their little chav fingers just pierced a hole in my love-filled heart, and it's now shriveled and blackened and filled with hate. But I do get it. I mean, if you live on the street and that bus is coming past, at like 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., you're obviously putting the finger up, aren't you?
Nothing beats a cozy winter getaway.
Or escaping to a tropical paradise. If you're thinking about an early winter escape, whatif.com has just the place.
Check out great accommodation deals across Australia on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10. Sienna, good morning. Is this your first time playing the 6:10 quiz?
It is.
Oh, well, pressure is on. Is this your first time on the radio?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who were you on with before?
Smallsy.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Is he
Did
a
you
nice guy?
Yeah.
Did you get like some concert tickets or something like that from Smallsy? Or an iPad?
I actually didn't. I nearly got a Kentucky trip, but I didn't.
Oh, dude, he gets all the best prizes.
He honestly does.
And he moves through people quick. He's like, Sienna, hi, iPad coming away. I mean, you're getting comedy festival tickets, but you got to get all these questions right. Like, it's harder. It's a harder slog in the breakfast hour.
And this is our hottest prize this morning. So.
Yes. Here we go. Melbourne has overtaken Sydney as Australia's most populated city. That's pretty cool. What Aussie city is the third most populated?
Brisbane?
Very well done. Demons star Clayton Oliver joins us later this morning. Do the Demons play all of their home matches at the MCG or Marvel Stadium?
The MCG.
You've got it. Neighbours stars have returned to Ramsay Street for filming ahead of the reboot. Who's excited for that one? What other Aussie soap is set in Summer Bay?
Home and Away?
Jeez, you're on a roll here, Sienna. Happy 44th birthday to Kourtney Kardashian. What's the name of her rock star drummer partner?
Oh. Is it the guy with the bald head?
Yes, it is. The tattooed man with the bald head from that famous black band that played at Coachella on the weekend.
No, I don't know his name. Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, that's another band.
Rhymes with Schmavis.
Pardon?
Rhymes with Schmavis.
Schmavis.
Schmavis Chaba.
Travis.
Travis, yeah.
Trap.
Travis rhymes with Schmaba.
No, we can't. There's only so many times you can say schmaba at a caller. Trish from Doncaster. Schmavis Schmaba. What is it? It's Travis.
Oh, God, I can't remember. Travis.
What's a name that rhymes with Schmaba?
Doesn't he really like it? Yaba, it's not Yaba. No, I think we're confusing people. I think we can. Josh, Deer Park. Travis, the drummer, Blink-182.
Travis Barker.
Travis Barker.
Very good, Josh.
The Super Mario Brothers movie is killing it at the box office. Who knew? Leading the film charts for the second week in a row. Using the voice, can you finish this classic catchphrase?
It's me,
Mario.
Very good. Nice.
Josh came through with the goods. We'll give you those tickets to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
You also get to choose the next song we play, Josh. So, do you want to hear Spin Doctors?
If you want to call me baby, just go ahead now. And if you like to tell me,
Or do you want to feel a little bit independent this morning with Neo?
she got a wrong thing. That's why I love her. Miss Independent.
Choice is
Neo all
yours.
day, every day.
Neo.
Alrighty.
Bit of
Well,
a Matrix fan.
well, here we go. You've taken the blue pill this morning. Neo's the character Keanu Reeves plays in the Matrix franchise, Belle. You can see the confused
that's
look on
nice.
your face. Maybe watch a movie one time in your life. How about that?
Got her. Bloody got her. You're on Nova 100. Josh, you have a great morning, mate.
You too, guys. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Ooh, it's something about the way she moved.
It's the end of an iconic era. A famous Broadway show has come to an end. The Phantom of the Opera.
The Phantom of the Opera is there inside your
Oh, no. I never got to see it.
I also never saw it.
Never saw
Did you
it.
see it, Belle? No.
I've never seen any Broadway show.
What?
I've seen like Broadway shows here, but I've never seen an actual Broadway show. But it was the longest ever running Broadway show. The streak was 13,981 shows.
No, it wasn't.
In the same venue?
Yep.
Wow.
Every night for 13,981
What is? I mean, that's
shows.
like the 80s or something, right?
Yeah.
Like how far back is that going?
It's gone on for a long, long time.
Do we know when it
I mean, I've
first started?
I've read the comics, but I've never seen the play.
The Phantom. Yeah, I think it's a different thing, man. Yeah. You're talking about the 3 slides that you get in the paper of the Phantom. Yeah, no, the Phantom of the Opera is a different. Whole different thing.
So we're talking New York.
Yep.
Since 1988.
Whoa.
Yep.
So it's been playing since
Have they
like you said,
said-
Liam, the 80s.
Why they're wrapping it up?
I read an article about it. They said that since COVID was a big thing and people couldn't go to Broadway, that affected the costs. And then after COVID, they didn't really get as many people coming back to the show.
Probably,
they said,
probably enough people seeing it, eh?
Yeah.
13,000
Yeah.
shows. I've seen this bit.
yeah, so I think it just finally ran out of steam.
Well, that's
But
good.
it's an impressive streak.
That's like probably the longest streak of all time. You probably won't see a show at a particular venue for a longer time
We're
than
not
that
going to
ever.
make 13,000
No,
shows.
not at all.
Definitely not.
We do have an impressive streak here on this show, though, while we're talking about streaks. Liam and I, not Belle, but Liam and I never had a sick day.
10 years.
10 years of doing radio together.
Never once. You won't catch us being like, oh, yeah, Ben's not in today, he's sick. Doesn't happen.
Yep. Granted, now I know what you're probably thinking. Granted, we do get a lot of days off,
Yes.
but we don't choose to
Just
take
had
those.
a fresh 2 weeks
Yeah.
because, April.
But that's work. They enforce those.
Yeah, that's not,
Yeah.
but like we're not having days off willy-nilly. That's more Belle's ball game.
Yeah.
She-
But-
Oh, sorry, that as a female,
Yeah.
I get, hormonal every month, and that brings on migraines and everything like
Belle's
that.
famous
but
migraines.
The old famous
Ah.
migraine. You can right on time. We should be getting one in about 3 weeks, I
well,
think.
sadly, yes, probably.
Yes. Well, but you've got other streaks. I mean, everyone has different streaks.
A streak.
Have you got a hot
that
streak, Belle?
A hot streak. I've got a negative hot streak.
That's okay.
Not great.
How many migraines is it?
Well, actually, that could be a streak in itself.
Yeah,
Yes.
she takes a day off every 3 weeks. done so for her entire working life.
I guess a streak of mine, sadly, could be I had 4 boyfriends in a row, and after exactly 11 and a half months, I always broke up with them.
Wow, just shy of the year mark.
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
Commitment issues. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, no, that and the daddy issues are really hand in hand. They work very well together.
I did 4 years Taco Tuesday. Never missed it.
Every Tuesday.
Every
you had
single
tacos.
Tuesday. For 3 years, I lived in Sydney and I went to the Norfolk Hotel in Surrey Hills for 3 years straight with my friend Luke. And then for
3
a
or
year,
4?
that was 3. And then for a year after that, when I moved back to Adelaide, I kept it going, just old El Paso at home. Just by myself.
What was the end? You finally
Well,
grew
I
up?
just think I'd probably, had enough tacos. I suppose. I still have it occasionally. I'm planning one this Friday, but I'm not just rigid on it anymore.
Not a Tuesday anymore.
Ooh,
it's not-
Taco Friday.
Yeah.
all
All
right.
right. Well, why don't we do longest streaks?
Yep.
13, 24, 10. Maybe it was Taco Tuesday, every Tuesday for 4 years. Maybe it was 10 years of never having a sick day.
13, 24, 10. Longest streaks. Good morning, Carly and Wallen. What's yours?
I've done 386 days of logging into Candy Crush.
Oh, gee whiz. Very productive.
That's a throwback.
And Candy Crush was like peak around like 2011. I think that's when the
Yeah.
fandom was there.
So you kind of got onto Candy Crush a bit late, Carly.
I did. I got onto it very late, and then when I was on it, I actually went to Vietnam for 15 days, and I didn't even lose it for the 15 days I was in Vietnam.
So, and obviously there's a bit of travel in there. Like when you're in transit,
Yeah.
sometimes you're sort of out of the internet. And it's kind of hard to.
Yep.
So you obviously had to make sure you were in like the free Wi-Fi in the airport to
Yeah.
make sure you could just
That's
get on
it.
because you don't want to break that streak.
Carly, when you
Yeah.
reach 300, did it give you a prize? Does it track it in the corner and say, or are you counting this yourself?
It tracks the days that you log in. You don't really get a prize. I was pretty pleased once I hit a year straight.
Yeah, that's impressive, Carly. Well, look, because that's so impressive, we'll give you a $150 voucher to spend at Harris
wonderful.
Scarf.
Wonderful, thank you.
No worries at all.
Great brands, great prices. Keep these calls coming through.
Indiana and Craigieburn, what's yours?
A 1,715-day Snapchat streak with my best friend.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
That's huge.
That's good.
And Snapchat died years ago, right? Like, I mean, not many people use that particular social media platform anymore. I mean, do you?
I
Bill?
use it daily.
Why?
It's just good. If you want to send a photo of something but you don't want it saved in your
It's
camera,
good for
you just...
sending nudes and buying drugs. That's what it's for.
If I was using Snapchat still, I would feel like I'm 17.
Yeah.
Well, Indiana, so you guys, is this a challenge that you've set yourselves, you and your best friend?
Yeah, we just best friends for years, and so just snap and chat, and it's just gone up and up.
Snap and chat.
That actually should be their new motto. I think you could be employed on their media team, I reckon.
So with a Snapchat streak, is it you send one, they send one back? Is that a streak, or is a streak you send one, that's it, and then they send one the next day?
No, you have to send one back. So, like, I send one, and then she sends one back.
Indiana, has there been, and I've got to ask, in the last 1,000 odd days of your life, has there been any sort of hard days that there's been hardships for you or your friend? Maybe you've lost someone or something like that, and you've still gone, well, I've got to do this streak, sort of.
Oh, yeah. Streaks are first priority.
Yeah. You wake up in the morning and I got a streak.
One at the funeral service, just tears in your eyes.
Indiana, thank you very much. We'll also give you a $150 voucher to spend at Harris Scarf.
Thank you.
No worries at all. They've got the sharpest knives in town.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Happy shopping.
I think they actually want us to say great brands, great prices.
We say they've got
not Harris
the
Scarf.
sharpest knives.
Happy shopping.
Our next guest is another big name from across the ditch. He's sold out shows all around New Zealand and is now bringing his latest one, Lots of Love, to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Please welcome Chris Parker.
Chris, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me here. What an honour.
How's your run been going?
It is going well. I'm having a blast. I mean, because I'm a married man back in New Zealand, so I'm like on tour and like when you're away from your significant partner, and then you just dissolve back to your base self.
What do you say? You say different postcode doesn't matter? No rules?
I'm just saying I'm up till like sort of 3 a.m. most morning on TikTok. Just eating cereal like a child for dinner. Like I've just really let rip.
Well, this is the thing about you, because you are married, but is it true you also have...
But you're also gay. How does that work? Well...
You also have roommates? Is that true?
Oh, yeah. I still live in you call them share houses.
Yeah, share houses.
Yeah, which we call them... I mean, it's one of the many differences we have, but we call them flats. And so we've got flatmates, or your share house pals. And actually I live with my sister, my younger sister as well.
Oh.
So it's pretty crazy, especially as well, like being in that honeymoon period and like still having to sort of, be quiet and subtle about it all.
Is that awkward? Is it weird?
Yeah, it's horrible. I do not recommend it.
Well, if you buy tickets for the show, then you can move out, guys, all right?
It's like, hey, Liv, why don't you go for a walk around the block?
When you say...
Go buy some milk.
When you say flat, I think apartment. Do you have apartments in New Zealand?
Yeah, we got those. Yeah. But we call them, we call them apartments because that's what they are.
Yeah. Although, what I will say is in the course of the comedy festival here, it runs for a month, you're like the 10th or 11th Kiwi that we've had on the show. We've definitely outnumbered Kiwi guests.
I would say Australia is just oh, God. I think Australia is slightly cooler than New Zealand. Now,
you can't say that.
Controversial, I know, but it's just like it's got more. Like you got Uniqlo. Like we still don't have it in New Zealand. I can't believe it. I have to fly over here to buy socks. It's unreal.
Well, as we said, there's lots of Kiwis here. I actually saw Guy Williams on the weekend at the Westin, which is where you're performing, which is a really fancy hotel.
Yeah, it's a 5-star hotel, and then there's like a comedy club inside it. It's weird. It's
because they have like a doorman.
Yeah, it's got a door, but someone opens it. Yeah, but the comedians sort of run around like disgusting little rats. Sort of like nibbling on cheese they can find under tables, and it's sort of weird, like because I feel like hotels have got the air of people just sort of like having affairs and like cheating on their spouses and stuff.
Yeah,
and
their spouses are still over in New Zealand, you know.
He's only watching
I'm
TikTok
not cheating on my husband. Let me make that perfectly clear. And I love New Zealand. I'm just saying that Australia's better.
And that, as you said, it's a weird spot for a gig. I mean, your fellow countryman Ray O'Leary joined us recently, and he's performing at the Museum of Chinese Australian History.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest space you've ever done a gig, do you think?
Oh my gosh. Well, it wasn't a comedy gig, but for a very long time, for 2 years, I was a mall Santa.
Oh my God.
Santa sometimes is the real big man. Sometimes he's a special helper who helps them out. And that is a drama school graduate who's 21 years old and freshly out of the closet. And so I was doing the Westfield malls as the big jolly man himself.
So you have Westfield, New Zealand then?
Yeah, we got that, and we have Christmas too.
That's amazing, though.
It was pretty crazy. And I had to do this big, they give you a big briefing where you get to meet like all the other guys, and they give you the rules, and do your police checks.
Rules.
Well, You'll notice if you get a photo of Santa that Santa's gloves are always showing in the photos.
We're having fun.
It's a genuine thing. White gloves on. Now, you don't have Harvey Norman.
Yeah,
though.
we do have Harvey Norman.
What's the difference?
Yeah. We're learning so much about each other's cultures this morning.
But Harvey Norman in Australia is just a man. No, so I was doing it at Harvey Norman where the photos were free. I'd have to get changed in the accessibility toilets there, which was a bit of a career low, I would say. And one time, after I'd do my shift, I'd be like, goodbye, everyone. And I wave and walk back to the disabled toilets. And then I'd take off my clothes just ready to get out of the suit. And I got stripped down. And then I realised that my clothes weren't there. The Harvey Norman staff member hadn't prepped them there. And so then I had to race through Harvey Norman in a red singlet with a beard and a big long wig, but no pants on, being like, has anyone seen white clothes?
Making sure everyone could see your hands the whole time.
Yeah, I'm just Santa's helper. I'm Santa's little twink in the toilet.
Make sure you check out Chris Parker. Lots of love at the Western One, Melbourne International Comedy Festival, Thursday, March 30, Sunday, April 23rd. In brackets, no Mondays. Interesting.
Yeah, day off.
Nice. Get your tickets at livenation.com.au. Chris Parker, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, team.
We saw this French TV show that had a panel and they gathered together people with whack laughs and then they all started laughing one by one and it sounds like a zoo.
Yeah, it gets funnier and funnier.
they start harmonising. Well, geez, wouldn't that be good to capitalise on a situation like that at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival if we find Melbourne's weirdest laughs? So this Thursday, we're doing a gig. Dave Thornton is going to be hosting the whole thing. Some of the festival's best comedians will be performing. So obviously everyone's going to be laughing anyway, but I think it'll make the whole experience better if there is some truly rare laughs coming from the front row.
Yep, so if you've got a weird laugh, we want you to come along to this show. You get to see a free comedy show and there's going to be drinks afterwards as well. Free drinks.
13 24 10, you can call us if you would like to nominate someone or yourself. You can also head to the win page on the Nova Player for your chance to win a double pass to the gig and $200 Melbourne dining voucher.
The nominations are starting to come in.
We've had some fantastic noms already, such as Cass, who was nominated by her friend Caitlin. This is her laugh.
That just sounds like a big laugh.
It's infectious. It's not weird, but it's
not
infectious.
Hey, it's not weird, but you can come. I think we can find weirder.
Agreed.
All right. Well, what about Chinara, who was nominated by her sister Stacey?
It's a little bit weirder.
It's kind of like it's cute. It's
cute. It's kind of like a cute
cartoony laugh.
Still can come though.
You can come. I'd like weirder, please.
Yep. All right. Okay. Well, what about Mark, who's actually nominated himself and explained his laugh?
G'day guys, Bentley and Bell. This is Mark here. Just putting an entry through for the weirdest laugh. So when I laugh at something, people sort of look at me funny because it's always ends up being a bit of a cackle. So it's a bit like, and it can go for ages. It can go really loud depending on how funny the thing is. Yeah, I'm always
generally how laughter goes.
I like Mark. You can come, and also obviously his real laugh is going to be better than him trying to do his laugh. But if it's like a real cackle, that I think that'd be funny.
Drama has happened at Coachella. It's on at the moment. Also next weekend over in the US. One of the great headliners, Frank Ocean, has actually basically disappointed fans with his performance.
Girl, you know you're lost. Lost in the thrill of it.
Now, Frank Ocean might not be a big name to you listening, but he does have a diehard following. And as I said, he is a headline act at the concert. He arrived 1 hour late to his set time.
That's rock and roll, man. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
It's a festival. It's back to back and the lineup is packed. He had a time to be on. He came an hour late, made everybody wait. His set then was real deep cut songs that nobody really knew. He did a very, very short set. And also, fans overseas have been watching the YouTube live stream of Coachella and he refused to have his performance live streamed.
Everyone live streams. That's the whole thing, right?
Exactly.
No one's bigger than the live stream.
So he said, you can't live stream my performance.
He said, you can't live stream it, and then didn't even play his big ones. He just played small ones.
That's get over yourself. I mean, if you've got Rolling Stones and Paul McCartney doing Glastonbury and they're rocking up on time, like legends of the game. They don't have any troubles with streaming.
Yeah,
Frank Ocean is not bigger than Coachella.
No one's bigger than Coachella. Not even God.
So he's been a bit of a diva.
Yep.
He's been demanding things be pulled, demanding people wait for him. But he's not like the only one. He's not the only diva out there in this world. 13, 24, 10. We're going to play a game next. Are they a diva? We've got cash up for grabs. If you call in 13, 24, 10, all you got to do is tell us if they were a diva or not.
I've got it kind of in front of me here, Bill. It said we had some comedy festival tickets to give away, but you said
cool.
cash, so that's fine.
Obviously, that's coming out of Bell's pocket. So I don't know where you pulled that one from.
If you trade the comedy tickets in online, they turn to cash.
If you want to win some cash from Bell's own purse, 13, 24, 10, give us a buzz.
Christina in Mulgrave. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks. Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. You know that band. Is he a bit of a diva?
No.
No, he is actually. Unfortunately, Christina.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a ripper on stage meltdown at the iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Give me a break. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. You're gonna give me 1 minute? You gotta be kidding me. I'm not Justin Bieber, you mother.
All right, well, nice work anyway, Christina. Moving on to Kayla. Kayla, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Christian Bale. He's Batman, but can he also be Diva Man sometimes?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of him just destroying someone on set?
Yes, we've watched it at home and we were laughing so much.
Oh, it's so good.
It's wild. If you haven't, here's the audio from it.
What don't you understand? You got any idea about, hey, it's distracting?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you.
That'd be so scary having Batman yell at you.
I was looking at the light. Oh, wow, great. Oh, God. Mariah Carey. What do you think, Kayla? Is she a diva?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Bit of a theme here, isn't there? Yeah, apparently she doesn't do stairs, and she has a staircase assistant who goes around and checks stairs to see if Mariah can do the stairs.
What do you mean she doesn't
As
do
in, like,
stairs?
the height of the stairs?
No, she just doesn't like, I don't know, she doesn't like, so she has to save her energy for her performance, so she doesn't
She
do
seems like
stairs.
she would make two assistants like put her up on her shoulder like a
Yes.
footy player.
Yeah.
And carry her up the stairs.
Carry her up.
Maybe she had a bad fall once and it was really embarrassing
she
and now
didn't.
she doesn't want that.
No, just stop trying to make excuses for Mariah Carey. Okay, Shannon Knowlesy. I mean, Australia loves him, but can he be a bit of a diva sometimes, Kayla?
I'd say yes.
Yeah, he's normally pretty good. Like, we've interviewed him before. He's a nice guy, but he did have one all-time ripper at the Duck Creek picnic races in Nyngan.
Hey, who says he should come up? Give him a shame that prick. Shame that right there. Private school, stupid.
And that's the one when he was like, you come up here and I'll come around there, you come up. And I was like, where does he want to fight him? I know he wants to fight him, but it wasn't clear. The messaging wasn't clear whether he wanted him to come up there or he should come down there.
Kayla, you are nailing this so far.
Yeah, very good. Last one. This is a freshie. Jenna Ortega. Wednesday.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, massive diva. Huge diva. And she's like, pretty new celebrity as well, right? She's only like 20 years old.
Yeah.
But, at Coachella on the weekend, apparently, there's footage of her pushing in front of 100 people who are lining up for something. Doesn't say what. And apparently she said she's, too famous for cues.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Wednesday doesn't wait for her hot dog.
Well, congratulations, Kayla. You nailed the pattern there of the quiz. And we will give you tickets to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. It's on now till April 23. Tickets and info at comedyfestival.com.au.
Do you reckon when Ortega pushed in the line, she did like a little shimmy into the line with the hand?
Neighbours fans, get excited because Mischa Barton, a.k.a. Marissa from the OC, is said to be joining the cast
Wow.
of the new reboot.
New flame for Toadie, perhaps.
California, here we come, right back to
I'm
where
sorry,
we
but I would
started.
not have put this on my 2023 predictions.
not on your
Mischa Barton going to Ramsay Street. She's said to be having like a continuous little star role there.
It's not on
Really?
your bingo
I put it
card,
on
is
mine. Right here.
Oh, there you go.
Next to Liam dies.
Well, let's hope only one of those come true. What a sad piece of audio on the news to be played if I were to go down.
Good for the ratings, though.
Ben, Liam and Bells. Fast Five. Thanks to What If is Aussie for Travel.
Tamara in Frankston is playing this morning. G'day, Tamara. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. Is this your first time hearing this? It's only the second time we've ever done it, so it's okay if it is.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Basically 30 seconds, 5 questions. If you get them all right, you win $200 this morning. It was $100 yesterday, but it jackpots every time someone can't nail it.
Thing is, though, Tamara, once you get an answer wrong, you are out. We're done, and then it jackpots for the next day. So, recommendation, if you don't know the answer, just say pass and we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go, Tamara?
Yes.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock.
3, 2, 1.
Which film trilogy has an installment called The Return of the King?
Lord of the Rings.
Easy. What public holiday do we get on the 12th of June?
King's birthday.
Very good. Which Melbourne footy team trains at Arden Street Oval?
Pass.
Who sung with Bradley Cooper on the song Shallow?
Lady Gaga.
Sacramento is the capital of what American state?
Pass.
Going back to the footy team one, Arden Street Oval.
Pass.
Oh, you can't pass.
You can't pass a pass, unfortunately. Look, I did cook you a little bit with the Bradley Cooper question. Didn't quite get it out of my mouth.
And then he fumbled when he came back to the Arden Street one.
You didn't know it anyway. You didn't know it. I'm not wearing that.
Tomorrow we'll have life's stern words with Liam after this and improve that for tomorrow.
The answer was, though, for Arden Street Oval, it was North Melbourne. And then Sacramento is the capital of what American state? The answer is California.
Yeah, thanks for playing tomorrow. Have a stab in the dark, hey? Just say, like, a place in America.
Yeah.
You don't know next time.
Yeah,
Rather than
but
a double pass.
then we finish.
So that's bad news for tomorrow. The good news is for you, though. Tomorrow we play again at the same time, and tomorrow it's worth $300.
Very exciting for Demons fans, not just fans of footy. Clayton Oliver going to be joining us a lot more this year, and this is our first time meeting you this morning. G'day, Clayton. How you doing?
Very well, Rob. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Now, we've got a little intro for you here. This is the first time you've heard this. Please enjoy.
Oliver, Oliver, oh, Ollie, Ollie, Clayton Oliver.
Yeah. Not our best, but...
It's the best we can come up with.
Yeah,
I
you're
wasn't
right.
expecting that at all.
You're right with that at
I
all.
like it.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, I mean, if you want to have quiet words to us off air, we can. I'm sure with this we can think of another one. But I mean, how was the gather round over the weekend? You know, Ben and I, we're from Adelaide. Belle, she's a Melbourne local. Did you get to actually go around at all, or is it just you fly in, fly out? That's kind of how it works.
We sort of flew in Friday about lunchtime, and we were sort of pretty busy day before the game. Just all our captain's run and meetings and all that, and then sort of woke up and didn't really get to do too much either, and we sort of played and obviously didn't play too well, which is a bit disappointing. But
So I got straight back on the plane and got out of there.
We tried to book a flight that night.
Mate, you didn't even get to go to Faster Pasta. The franchise we have over there. It's, the Milanese, if you ever get over there.
I should have went there.
Yeah, it's good.
Do you sneak in a training session, or do you need to?
We had that captain's run on Friday.
Yeah.
But we sort of played and went back to the hotel. We had I think we had a little dinner, like a few drinks, and that was about it.
Do you remember where you went?
I actually didn't go. I was pretty sick, but a few boys went to like the wine bar.
Oh yeah,
we got wine there. Yeah, we got a bit of wine.
They said it was really good there. So, but then we sort of woke up next morning, had the community camps, which was really good.
Yep.
Sort of engaged with all the community and.
How does it feel like when obviously like disappointing result, but then you played a blinder? Like, are you sort of like sad and happy at the same time? Like,
I had a fair bit of ball, but I was pretty average. I was actually a bit disappointed.
41 touches.
I like that you quickly yourself.
It was a weird game. I sort of couldn't really get near it, and then. I had a big last quarter, but the game was sort of over. So, I didn't really play that well at all, to be honest. The Essendon was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mid just put us to the sword pretty easily.
Do you think the gather round had something to do with that because it was a different feeling and a different kind of atmosphere, or did you guys just treat it like anything else?
I actually love playing Adelaide Oval, so I sort of forgot that sort of the gather round was sort of a thing.
Yeah.
We were the first game at the Oval. I'm guessing if we were the Port Adelaide Doggies game, it would have been a bit weird. Like the Veronica's playing before, which was unbelievable. Like, sort of going there to warm up, and it's just like the Veronica's thing. So that would have been a little bit weird.
I go la 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 la.
Yeah, so I guess saying that would have been a bit of a bit I don't know, bit of change of scenery for the start of the game.
for sure.
But we had like just going to the game, like there wasn't much people there to start, and sort of started filling up. So it's sort of all really the same for us.
Yeah, it's just a normal fixture.
We probably didn't really. I would have liked to. Yeah, it would have been pretty cool being the second game, I guess, like with change rooms and everything going on. But no, it's still a good weekend. And,
I feel like the players would have been excited to play at the smaller grounds like the Nord Ovals and the Mount Barkers, because it would have felt like country footy again, like in those little change rooms.
That's the thing. If you're from like Adelaide or you know it at all, like Mount Barker is very. Bell's got a house there. She lived there for a while. It's very like off the beaten track, really.
Yeah.
Like it's sort of like 40 minutes out of the city.
Is
and
that
you're
Adelaide Hills?
Yeah.
Right.
So it would have that Denker rub smell in the change rooms for
Honestly,
sure.
it would have been that country change room thing where they would have had joint showers where all the teams would shower.
Little balls of tape around. You know, there's the sausage sizzle going. You know,
there was a sausage sizzle. Did you see the grandstands? They look like they'd been trucked in that day.
I
They were
love
popped
it.
up.
That's
It
amazing.
didn't look super.
That's what it should be,
but-
though, right? Like that. You know, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, look. Hey, while we got Clayton Oliver in the studio, we thought we've already got to know you a little bit this morning through this quick chat, but we're going to get to know you a little bit better. We're going to have a speed date.
So we've got a bit of a fast 5 questions for you. Starting off with, what's your main hobby outside of footy?
Yeah, not too much. I probably need to work on that. I do a fair bit of footy, and it's probably about it. So
no hobbies, like nothing else outside of football.
I play the PlayStation a little bit, but probably getting a little bit too old for that.
What do you sort of play on it?
PS5.
Yeah, but what games on PS5?
Oh, sorry, FIFA. So versus I've got a best mate. His name's Alex, and I put him on my Instagram story a fair bit where I smoke him and get a good laugh
he loves
out of
that.
it. Yeah, he loves it.
If you want some smoke, I mean, you ain't seen an ultimate team until you've seen what I've
Done.
racked
Oh,
together.
I need a bit of competition because Alex is he's been no good. I think I'm about 27-0 at the
Let's
moment.
do it.
So
We'll get it done.
But outside of footy though, I seriously need to. Yeah, probably. I did
Maybe we can find you one this
uni
year.
for a little bit, but I didn't like that.
What did you study at uni?
I did commerce, but probably not for me. I don't think.
So what even is that? Like, so many people say that commerce, like business commerce.
Yeah,
I'm like,
what is it?
you did the degree, mate. I'm like, don't ask me.
5 subjects, and I was like, I still don't even know what this is.
I get you though. I'm kind of the same. Like people are like, what do you do out of radio? And like Ben's like, he's like plays golf and does all that sort of stuff. I play FIFA, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I play a bit of golf.
Yeah,
but I broke my hand like last year, like round 15. And had like 6 months off, and I was trying to get back into it, and I played shotgun, and it's just such a frustrating game. So I think I broke my drive the other day and broke my putter or something. So I was like, I'm going to give that away pretty quickly.
Righto, mark that one off.
Yeah.
Well, what are you watching at the moment?
I just watched Night Agent on Netflix, and
See, okay, interesting. I've just started watching it. Liam just
I
started
thought it was
watching
the dumbest show.
yeah, terrible.
Thank you, Clayton, because Ben was I'm watching this cool show, Night Agent, and
I liked it. Yeah,
I watched 40 minutes of it.
Yeah, but you said you finished it. Did you finish it?
Yeah.
He finished it though. He stuck with it.
Yeah, but 40 minutes in, her like parents, her like auntie and uncle get like slaughtered or whatever. They get killed, and they're like, she's like, where's Aunt, Jean and Uncle Bill? And they're like, they were murdered, and she's like, no, it can't be. That was the only emotion in it. I was like, I'm turning this off.
Oh,
all right. So you didn't like it?
It was just a bit. I don't know. Just not much. To be honest.
So that's the thing with Netflix, isn't it? It's like, even if it sucks, you're like, oh well, I'm still
keep watching it. Have you watched you? You watch? Oh,
yeah.
I love that. Yeah. So I watched
petered
all that.
out a little bit at the end with the new season, I think. But still
the first two. Yeah, first one's good.
Yeah.
No, we actually was out for dinner with one of the boys last night. We're just saying there's not much to watch at the moment.
No.
Like Stan, I watched a bit of Ghost. You watch that? Book of Power.
No.
With
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
The first like season with like the main characters are good, and then it's sort of like broken off in a few different ones. Which is
that
good.
on Stan?
Yeah,
that's great. They're a show sponsor.
Yeah,
I love that.
We will send them that audio.
All right, moving on. Do you have any pets?
No, I don't. I've been meaning to get a dog for a little bit now.
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit of company, which would be nice.
What would you go if you had to pick a breed? Do you think?
I did have a Spoodle, but Mum and Dad have that now, so apparently
They took your dog. That's rough.
Yeah.
All you do is play FIFA and golf. You can't look after the
She
Spoodle.
sounds exactly like what my mum said to me. She goes, you can't look after the dog. You're too busy doing this. I'm like, yeah, probably fair enough.
You gotta feed it, Clayton Oliver.
No, but I want to get a little toy cavoodle. Actually, I've been looking at my a little bit. So
you're my guy. I've got a
love them.
cavoodle. I'm a FIFA.
So cute.
I know we're all getting.
Everyone loves cavoodles, Liam.
No, I'm sorry, Ben and Bell, but I think me and Clayton have got a real thing going on here.
I'm getting a toy cavoodle. Everyone's like, nah, don't get that. I'm like, no,
awesome.
it's so cute.
It's pretty
nice.
basic.
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
I've hoped to get pick it up.
Well, speaking of, are you single? Do you have a partner?
Yeah, single at the moment.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same, Clayton. No, I'm getting married.
Have you got a favourite player? Who is your favourite player, I should say, from a different team?
Favourite players in like my best mate, or who to watch?
As in, Who's your favourite player to watch?
Jordan Dawson at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Adelaide
Yep.
Adelaide captain.
Uh-huh.
He's yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I do know why. He's I can't kick. He can kick unbelievably. I would love to have his left foot. I don't know. He's he's obviously Burjo's over there at the moment.
Yeah.
Who's a D's, and it's actually been good watching the Crows. Like, sort of had a little bit of interest. And
They surprised me this year.
Yeah, sort of. I haven't really surprised me too much because he's sort of like Burjo's sort of done what he's done with Melbourne in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I sort of the program he sort of puts in place and then sort of lets. He does his side of it, and the footy does his side of their side of it, and so it comes together pretty well. So I think just like how fit they are and how hard he sort of pushes us, I think you make any team good. To be honest, just what he sort of instills in players.
Well, look, last question before we let you go. If you win the Brownlow this year, can we hold it?
I won't be winning it, but if there's a slight chance, yes, absolutely.
Don't say that.
Lovely.
I'm excited.
The best Lego builders of all time are back. New Lego Masters, Grandmasters, Sunday 7pm and Monday to Tuesday 7:30pm on Channel 9 and 9 Now.
Ben, Liam and Bill's Golden Find.
We have got thousands of bricks in a big old bucket in front of us, and within these bricks there is 10 golden men. Now, each of those little golden men, or women, I suppose that we don't have to put a gender. They're bricks. They are worth $100 each. And we are all going to be playing for a listener this morning. Beck in Safety Beach. Ben is going to be playing for you. You happy with that?
Yep, thank you.
Nice one. Ali in Langwarren, I'm going to be playing for you.
Yep.
All right, so,
She sounds mad.
Ali, you're not a big fan of me, eh? You'd rather have Ben or Belle.
No, I didn't realise that you could hear me.
Oh, yeah. No, we can hear you. Yeah, that's what sort of happens when you call up.
And good morning, Steph. I'm representing you this morning.
Thank you. Good luck.
See, Ali, see the energy that Steph gave? It seemed like, she was like, yay, I love Belle, but you were more like, oh, you didn't believe in me.
Gross, I think I heard her say.
Yeah,
We've got this giant bucket of Lego here in the studio. Like Liam said, every little Lego person is worth $100. Now, it was a draw yesterday. We all found two.
200 for each caller. So, Ali, I'm still going to play hard for you, even though you don't believe in me. Yesterday, Ben pulled the bucket onto the ground and we had to sift around because we only got like 15 seconds.
Well, I thought that when you spreaded it out thinner, it'd be easier to see.
Yeah, no, I actually thought that was good. But let's do it. It was annoying cleaning up the Lego yesterday, so let's just keep it in the bucket.
Yesterday, we all found two each.
Yep.
So everyone got $200 each. Pretty good. I wonder if someone's going to be a standout this morning, though.
Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's see how we go.
Oh my gosh, I can't find any.
I told you it was easy when we shipped it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, okay, that was harder than yesterday, guys. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, Liam, why don't you go first?
Ali, I got you one golden person, so you're only getting $100. Oh, thank you, thanks. That's
okay.
You're right, it's $100. It's better than nothing.
Belle, how many did you get?
Steph, I got you one, so you get $100.
Thank you.
Hey, Beck, you've been pretty quiet there. I was playing for you. How do you think I went?
Either 0 or 2.
Yeah, well, I want it to be known on the show that I'm kind of like the alpha. I'm the more powerful one on the show because I got 4.
Can I say, though,
Lego men.
Can I say, congrats, Beck, you've won $400.
Yeah, well done, Beck.
Thank you. Well done, Ben.
I noticed there was like a little pocket of like 4.
I think Ben cheated.
No, I reckon, no. He had them all gathered up.
Yeah.
You had them gathered up, didn't you?
No.
You gathered them and then you knew
No,
they
they were
were.
gathered.
They weren't gathered. I looked before the game started. Before the timer started, I looked and I knew where they were.
I saw them all
memorised it.
gathered.
Yeah, and then I alphaed you out of it. I grabbed it first.
Did someone put an elbow into my chest?
I may have put an elbow in your chest, yes.
I was in the heat of the moment. Ali, I'd like to have it on paper. I know I only got you one brick, but yeah, it got me like just right in the sternum.
Ben's a cheating hog.
That's not cheating, Belle. It's just being really good at the game.
Well, thanks for calling and playing, guys. Well, what bombshell does Hamish unleash? New Lego Grandmasters tonight, 7:30 on Channel 9 and 9 now.
Don't forget the grand part.
Yeah. So obviously Belle gets a little nervous when she thinks of Hamish Blake. We all,
Oh my God.
we all know what her childhood
Lego
room looks like.
Masters.
We are out of here now. We're doing this game again tomorrow. So if you want to win cash, Nova 100 is the place to be.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.